our guy, friend to the room, friend to the show, former junior lightweight champion. I know he doesn't want to hear that, but he's going to get those straps back. According to him, our boy, Tevin Farmer's on the line. Tev.
Yo.
Listen, I know you guys see an image of him right here, a little box, picture, because he has Spectrum, or is it Metro BCS internet connection? So it kept dropping the Zoom, so we couldn't get a video of him. I don't know.
That is not the truth. The truth is we didn't like his shape up, so we had to go to just the picture.
Oh, man. Y'all got to see my shape up there, man. Oh, man.
Yo, but
don't
hold
talk
on.
junk now.
Tev,
Stop it.
You're
Too
the
late.
only person in America going to a barbershop. Who the hell is cutting your hair? Seriously.
I ain't go to barbershop. Somebody came to me.
Oh, somebody came to you. All right. So
Okay.
you got barbers coming to you. So how's it been?
I ain't going to the barbershop.
How's it been, Tevin, man? Like lockdown with Polk, I know you got the new crib and you're renovating. So at least you're active because you're making renovations to the house, so you're occupied. You're not like just sitting on a couch going crazy. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm like this all the time though. Like I'm not I don't be out like that anyway. So right now, it don't even feel like nothing going on.
Wow.
Yeah, not to me. It don't feel like nothing going on. For real. This is a normal day for me.
So what about training? Do you have access to a gym?
Yep, personal gym, just me. And I'm in the process of building one in my basement right now. So.
Wow.
Yeah, we saw some video footage. I mean, you saw the in-ground pool. You're building a waterfall. You got the man cave downstairs in the basement with a gym. So how long before everything gets put together? I know with the pandemic, maybe contractors aren't working as much, but how long before you see the vision that you have come to fruition?
Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is the gym downstairs. So that's probably like with the I say 3 weeks to a month. It's not much putting that up, and then the rest of it is not a priority. So I do that as I go along.
As
right,
the checks start coming in.
We've been asking a lot of fighters because some fighters can't go this whole year without fighting financially. What kind of state are you in? Are you in a state where you can actually go this year and you're fine for waiting for when times get back to normal?
No, man, I got to fight tomorrow.
I hear you.
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm great. Yeah, I can go. I can go years without it.
Wow.
And, it's just because you got to do the right things with your money. Even if I went broke tomorrow, I could just refinance my house and take the money out of it. So and start over. So I'm good regardless because of that. So I feel like all fighters should go buy a house.
Yes.
Before anything, because you can always start back at the top with a house. You refinance it. If your house worth $1 million, or a house for $500,000, $2 million, whatever it is, you just go refinance it out, and you take $500,000 out or $1 million out, or whatever, and you just restart your life again.
Right. Wow. So in other words, you have to own some property, and that's the advice you give young fighters. Now, look, a lot of fighters are going to have to fight. We just talked about it in the last segment. Fighting with no spectators, right? And some fighters want to do it, some don't. Eventually, they all are going to have to. Has that settled in with you that once an opportunity comes for you, it might most likely to be with no spectators?
I mean, as long as I'm getting paid, that's the bigger picture. It's not really right now. It gotta be about your family. It gotta be about providing. You can't let ego not allow you to provide for your family. So if you're gonna get paid good money to fight with no fans there, I don't see a problem with it, to be honest.
Right.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds mature.
Not saying that I'm wrong or right. I'm just thinking from a business aspect.
Right. Maybe more boxers need to take that standpoint. But check it out. Online on Instagram, I seen Jojo Diaz and I seen Abner Morris. They're both putting up videos about them fighting each other. How does that sit with you? Because I was under the impression that you had a rematch clause against Jojo Diaz.
No, the impression you was under was absolutely correct. I'm not worried about them. They just talking. I don't know what they got going in the back of their head, but I don't interfere. I just let them handle what they got to handle. But when all this is set over with this pandemic, me and Jojo will be fighting again.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that has to happen. That has to happen next. And Tevin Farmer on the line with us. And as far as you always been a guy that has always been in shape. Like I never seen you blowing up like super heavy. So you're still on track where if you get a call like, listen, we're gonna have to fight no spectators in a couple of months, you're not gonna have to work too hard to make any weight.
Oh no, hell no. No, I'm always around 40, 47, and 50. I don't really go to like 60 and all that. No, I'll be cool.
Right.
No,
All
I'll
right.
be
So
good. I'll be good.
you just suffered a loss. It was heartbreaking to me and Ak. We know how much we support you, but we know you're gonna come back better than ever. But another person that just suffered a loss in February was Deontay Wilder. Now you want to get right back and activate your rematch clause. What do you think about Wilder? Because a lot of people are talking about it. Do you think because the way he suffered his loss, do you think he should just exercise his rematch clause immediately or give it some time?
I mean, it's really not about how I feel. It's about how he feel for real. Because if he feel like he could beat Tyson Fury, honestly, then I would. But if he feel like he can't, then no, I wouldn't do it right away. In my case, Jojo Diaz, the best of Jojo Diaz came to fight tonight, and the worst of Tevin came to fight tonight, and I still won 5 rounds on the judges' scorecard. So I'm okay with doing the immediate rematch. I know the little tweaks that I gotta make that's going make me victorious next time we fight, and the tweaks that I'm making have nothing to do with my skill set. My skill set is there.
Right.
Now,
so do you still feel supported after this loss, like by Philly, by your promotional company, by the people around you? Do you still feel supported?
Well, yeah, far as my promotion, yeah, I feel supported. My family, absolutely. I don't feel like nothing changed. It's just other than me losing the belt for real. Because I never really hang with a lot of people anyway. You know what I'm saying? People that I hung with, you know what I'm saying, is like probably 1 or 2 friends, and we see each other off and on in my family. But other than that, even the fans, I feel like the fans, like, it's one thing in losing, and there's one thing in losing, and everybody, there's somebody in boxing, no, Tevin is off. What's wrong about him? Something wrong with him. Something is up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not right. He wasn't right in that fight.
Everybody, commentators, everybody.
People believe in me, and I'm pretty sure most people going root for me when we go fight again. They're gonna be rooting for me to win, and they're gonna think I'm gonna win. I guarantee you, more people saying Tevin gonna win the rematch, and that's what it is. I just gotta go prove him right.
Hey, Tev, you know what I thought about? Like when you fought like Ivan Rekatch, right? That was an amazing performance, and you were like at 138 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Have you ever thought about maybe moving up to 135 because there's so much competition and big fights to be made at that weight?
I just had an interview today with Dan Raphael, and I told him that after I get my belt back, maybe one defense, and I'm moving 35. Absolutely, I feel like I'm a better fighter at 35. I'm much better at 35. I'm much stronger. I'm just a better fighter at 35. I just can make 30 and beat them guys, so I was just doing it, you know. So and plus, I want to become champion in more than one weight class. So I do this. I go get my belt back. I make one defense, maybe depending on who I'm fighting. I'm not gonna do it with just anybody. And then after that, I let go of the belt and move up.
All right. Well, listen, we ran out of time here. Like, we got to get up out of here, and we want to appreciate you for taking the time. I can't wait. I know Barak can't wait for you to get your opportunity to get your straps back. And but enjoy this time off, man. You and your family.
Yeah.
Stay safe, Tev.
For
as
sure,
always.
man.
As soon as that pool goes down, I'm headed down the turnpike. I'm jumping in.
Man, you ain't coming down, man. You playing. You ain't coming down.
Nah. You know we coming down. All right, folks.
Yeah, you already know, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all as well.
No doubt.
Thank you, brother. God bless you.
All right.